Hello, King. How are you, buddy?
Hey. No, the ventrilo is still working, but what's up?
Yeah, I got inspired by Stacy's 2-hour-long preaching work. And since this campus is literally down the street from me, I figured I'd come and have a chat with the JWs over there. I'm doing well, King. Thanks for asking. Hello, Brooklyn. What you doing? Trying to continue what Stacy started, which is to clean our campuses. Hello, Evil Candy. Today I brought some flyers with me. Report of case study number 29. This is from Gigi, or GB. He had mailed these to me about a month ago or so, and I've given out quite a few already, but as you can see, I still have some left. Thank you, King. So I need your help. I want some ideas as far as how to approach these two sisters before they utterly shut me down and become non-responsive as typical. So any ideas? See what you did, Stacy? So in case you missed it, Stacy, I have some flyers to hand out. I got this from GB. Is it Gigi or GB? Right. Get the Greatest Teacher book. You know what? Somebody had messaged me on my YouTube channel telling me that there was a Shepherd the Flock of God book on eBay. And I bought the book. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I bought the book. And what I got was really crap. The person literally printed it out from the internet and like printed out the cover of it and then literally inserted like 4 rivets to hold the book together. Like, there's no way I can use that during my unwitnessing work, because obviously they'll look at it and laugh, basically. But I'm really looking for an authentic book that I can actually have with me and show them. Page 72 on the 2-witness rule, because as you guys know, a lot of these sisters are not aware of the Shepherd the Flock of God book and the policies contained within it. Hello, Mike. Building passion, make common ground. Do they think? Hey, I finally figured out how to capture my messages. You literally have to scroll up and down on the screen. Cool. So let's see. Make common ground. Do they think domestic abusers should be held accountable and turned over immediately to police? Dave. Bootleg copy. Yep. So I'm out $35 and I've been trying to get my money back from eBay, but I think I have until January 5th to get a response from the seller, and if I don't hear anything by then, I guess then eBay will sort of jump in and see what they can do to help me out. So anyway, any ideas on how to approach these two JWs? you know, obviously they will see that I'm filming them, and I have these flyers that I would like for them to have. So I am open, I am soliciting for ideas. Love bomb the hell out of them. Yes, JW suicide. I did eat, unlike somebody else we know. Let's see, is that true that JWs do not go door to door now? I just ate and cried. Why did you cry? First Stacy, now Adrian. Yeah, I got inspired. You know, I love activism. I just get bored with it sometimes because to me it sounds like I'm being so repetitive and you know, saying the same things over and over. Thank you, JW suicide. LOL Adrian. Oh yeah, so why did you cry, Stacey? That's funny. Okay, I am about to approach the JWs. Again, any suggestions on my approach? Because they will be seeing me with my camera. There's no way for me to hide it. Are you guys there? Very bad connection. Okay, let's see. Since you're in call, ask if they know about the Candace Conte case in Fremont. Oh, since I'm in Cali. Ask them if they would like help with pedo problem. Ask them, are they looking forward to Christmas? Because it was emotionally draining and I'm hurting for that poor 13-year-old. Yeah, I feel you, Stacy. It's sad. I hate it when they capture these kids. Why are they on campus? Strange. Yeah, that's my question too. Do you have a chest pocket to put your phone? Oh, no, I don't. When they say yes, hand them a card. Ask them who is the eye on the dollar bill pyramid. If they say the devil, then show them Denmark. Well, except I can't, once I'm videotaping, I can't use my phone to share anything with them. When is truth truly truth as defined by JW's New Light? Give them shit. Yeah, I should give them shit. Except they're gonna call the cops on me right away like Stacy, and I don't know if I'll be able to handle it like a pro. Did you bring Snickers? Well, I ate. Let's see. If they complain to you about being on camera, explain they're on satellite camera, business cameras all over. Yep. Okay, well, here we go. We'll see what they have to say. I'm going to bring up the Australian Royal Commission and that whole thing. See what their response will be. Wish me luck. Gonna need it.
Likewise, man. Stay up. Is it cool if I take another one? Take two.
Jehovah's Witnesses, how are you? Good. I do. What are you guys doing on campus today?
Well, we're looking for people who want to learn about the Bible.
Okay. What about the Bible?
A lot of people have questions.
Okay.
Know what he has to say.
What does it have to say that I should know?
Oh my goodness.
A lot?
You think I could tell you in a couple minutes? From beginning to end, it's a wonderful guide for our lives.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you think about it, if there's a creator and he cares about us, he wants what's best for us, doesn't he?
He sure does.
And the Bible's called the Word of God, so that's his way of talking to us, for giving us directions.
Okay.
That's the way in which we should walk. So it's a wonderful guide for people.
Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, for my personal use. Is that okay?
Can you not?
I suppose I could not, but I believe this is a free speech zone,
It is.
so we're allowed to record. Yeah. Well, yeah, record anything. So, I think that's sort of how it goes when you're in the public. But
I think I've talked to you before, actually.
where at?
Owen's Mouth. I think at the bus center there.
Owen's
I
Mouth.
think you've come up for a cart before.
Oh, really? What was I talking about? Do you remember?
The same thing you're probably trying to talk to us about now.
Well, one of the things that is of concern to me is child abuse.
Yeah,
'Cause I was
I've
a-
talked to you before.
Oh, okay, so you do. Why do you laugh when I talk about child abuse? That's kind of strange. It's a serious issue because I've been personally affected by it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We're all concerned about child abuse.
Yeah,
Who isn't? That's a terrible thing.
that's a good question. Who isn't, right? But apparently, the majority of Jehovah's Witnesses aren't.
That's not true.
It's not. Are you concerned about
You
it?
just made a really false statement right there. You
Yeah.
can't group a whole bunch of people under maybe one incident and attribute it to everyone. It's like saying all the Democrats do this, all the Republicans do that. That's not necessarily true.
That's true. That's
So
true.
That's kind of a wild
Broad statement.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, are you familiar with any?
You're telling me I'm that way. And when you say all Jehovah's Witnesses.
No, what I'm saying is that it's prevalent.
No.
within the
that's not true.
organization.
That's not lie.
It is.
Absolutely.
I mean, are you aware of any cases of child abuse issues within the organization?
It's been brought to my attention in the past.
In the past? In the distant past, maybe? Or recent past?
Not, yeah,
Recent?
but I don't know if it's true or not because I wasn't there firsthand or whatever.
Are you referring to your own Kingdom Hall, though, or just...
Not my kingdom.
Okay.
You realize that everyone in every religion, everyone on the face of the earth is imperfect, right?
Yes.
And we're living in what the Bible calls critical times, hard to deal with.
Right.
So everyone's going to be influenced by the Bible, like the Bible says, Satan is the god of this system of things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're actually in a battle, a war, so to speak, to do the right thing as opposed to letting it succumb to Satan's way.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that you'll find problems everywhere.
Absolutely.
Child abuse issue is something that I think society as a whole is sort of affected by.
Mm-hmm.
But what you may not know is that within the Watchtower, there's especially a big problem happening right now. Have you heard of the Australian Royal Commission and their findings on the Jehovah's Witnesses as it relates to child sex abuse cases?
No.
You haven't heard about it? So...
Did you say Australian?
Mm-hmm. So Australia investigated institutions, one of them being the Jehovah's Witnesses, to see how they handle child abuse cases. And after investigating the society, in Australia, they found that over 1,006 child molesters, of those, not one was reported to the police.
Can you show me this in writing? Or?
Oh yeah, sure. I have a flyer right here. So that will point you to the website. It's the Government of Australia's website.
Do you do this type of investigation just of Jehovah's Witnesses or anyone else?
My concern is primarily Jehovah's Witnesses, but I'm also aware of other religious groups that are afflicted by this issue as well.
What about the Catholic Church?
Yeah, they've had a big problem with, I think it's pretty well known, right? The problem is that the Jehovah's Witnesses are not as well known as the Catholics are.
What about religions that are larger than, say, Jehovah's Witnesses, the so-called Christian religions?
Yeah, what
Are you
about them?
investigating all of them as well?
Well, I think the biggest one would be the Catholics being Christians. So I don't know if there would be another Christian group that...
Presbyterians,
Yeah.
Baptists, Methodists,
Yeah.
Episcopalians, those are very large religions.
No, I agree that a lot of religions are affected by this issue.
Absolutely.
But my concern is, and like you said, everybody's imperfect, right? My concern is that unlike other religions, the Jehovah's Witnesses have the two-witness rule. Have you heard of that?
Which is?
Well, the two-witness rule simply means that you need to have two witnesses to bring an accusation against a brother. And if a child, for example, does not have another witness to whatever abuse they went through, the elders will just say, leave it in Jehovah's hands, and they will not notify the authorities.
In a court of law, don't you have to have witnesses when someone's accused of something?
Not necessarily.
You don't?
And they would never require two witnesses. So in the court of law, they would never require for anybody to have two witnesses.
I watch a lot of shows on TV of investigating crimes.
Right.
And they're always looking for more than a witness.
Well, of course, it's nice to have witnesses, isn't it? It would make your...
You do have more than, when you're investigating something, you have to have more than one thing to go on when you go to a court of law.
Well, that's true. But again, my point is that the law does not require for any child abuse person to have two witnesses, okay? I mean, they might not even have any witnesses, but they can be investigated. Huh?
Do you feel that the law in general is handling that particular situation in a satisfactory way?
Yes.
The law in general?
The law in general. When it's investigated, of course.
What about all the children who are put in foster homes and things like that? Do you think that's being handled very
well? I mean, I think we're sort of spreading the issue a little bit. I'm specifically talking about child abuse.
I'm talking about that too.
Okay, well, I'm talking about child abuse within your organization. It's prevalent because of this two-witness rule that you say you haven't heard of.
Well, I do know.
Oh, you do know about it.
You should have two witnesses.
And do you think that's fair for a child who is abused? Because, I mean, these things happen in secrecy. You know this. Is it fair to a child? I have a 9-year-old kid. I mean, she's a little girl. If she's at the Kingdom Hall and she tells me, Daddy, somebody touched me inappropriately, and I notify the elder, guess what?
So you have a child.
Nothing will happen.
Goes to the Kingdom Hall?
Well, when she was a baby, she would go with my parents, who are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Your parents. So you really have a thing for Jehovah's Witnesses, then, don't you?
When you say I have a thing, you mean a malice, a bone to pick, something like that?
Yes, sounds that way.
Oh, really? Because I'm telling you that my concern is that it has to do with child abuse and that I was a victim and all that. I don't see that connection.
Were you a victim of abuse by a Jehovah's Witness? Is that it?
Yes.
Someone in your family?
Yes.
I see. Well, that's a family matter, basically, but like I say, it can happen anywhere to anyone.
Right. But you see the problem with the two witnesses, the two witness requirements, right?
I don't see a big problem with that, no, myself.
You don't? I mean, even the government in Australia said that because of this two-witness rule policy, they found the Jehovah's Witnesses to be a cruel and captive religion.
Who did? Who's they?
The government that investigated the Jehovah's Witnesses. They said the policies are cruel. I've lived it, so I believe it is cruel.
What's your
My motive is to bring awareness to people that this policy needs to change. This two-witness rule policy needs to change because there's hardly ever two witnesses to a child abuse
You
case.
don't see anything unusual about an entire government, you're saying, taking a stand like you said they did? You don't think
And
that's
unusual in what way?
The negative statement that you made about Jehovah's Witnesses?
Oh, so the findings of the Australian government you perceive as something just negative.
Oh,
You think they're out to get the Jehovah's Witnesses or something? They have a bone to pick with them?
You're the one who's bringing it up.
Well, I mean, yeah, I gave you the flyer, and it's a fact, you know. You can read up the court documents and everything. It's not a fact.
Well, they might have said that, but it's not true.
Ah.
Have you ever found anything from our publications that says we need two or more witnesses if there's a child abuse case?
It's in your Shepherd the Flock book. Have you heard of that book?
What?
The Shepherd the
And
Flock
how would
of
you
God
get a hold
book.
of that?
What's that?
How would you get a hold of that?
Exactly, right? Because that's a book for only the elders.
Right. Well, my husband's an elder, and I do know that's not the case. When it comes
What's
to
not the
child
case?
abuse.
Oh, you get to read the book?
We've got lots of information on our website about what to do in a case of child abuse.
Well, the Shepherd the Flock
And I know
book is
I know many people who have been abused. is, whether inside the truth or not. And again, it's not handled the way you're saying.
It's
Your
not.
case might have been a different situation. Maybe you were dealing with some people who had their own issues.
Right.
But overall, no, that's not how Jehovah's. Really, I'm not in Australia. I
That's
don't know.
possible?
I mean, you say you're not in Australia, but you do realize that the two witness rule is a policy worldwide.
Right, but so is our publications. It's worldwide. So if there's nothing from our publications that state that, nor is that scriptural, then I don't believe it, no.
So you said your husband is an elder.
Yes.
Would he allow you to look at his book, the Shepherd of the
I
Flock
wouldn't
book?
want to.
You wouldn't want to?
No.
Because on page 72 is where it talks about this two witness rule.
Well, again, we've discussed this before, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you know, if you're busy doing what you want to do, then you definitely should go.
To accept the fact that we're living in the last days and it's a difficult world to live in, and these problems exist everywhere.
Yes, I
So
agree.
if you're going to try and bring one down, you're going to have to bring
Well,
them
I'm
all
not trying to
down.
bring them down.
Yeah.
It's just a policy that is
Yeah.
causing harm to people. And so, of course,
All
you know, you
over
can
the
change
world.
policy, right? Yeah.
All over the world. It wouldn't change anything.
But this is supposed to be God's organization.
It is.
So if there's a, yeah.
There's
So,
some people who are trying to live their lives more Christ-like than others. Would you agree?
like you guys.
Would you agree with that?
No, because but I'm sure you guys,
Interesting.
well, I don't agree, obviously.
You don't think there's some people in this world who are trying to be more Christ-like?
Oh, well, yes, but I thought you were referring to yourselves.
I didn't say that. I just said some
I
people-
apologize. But yeah, I mean, I've come across others that are Christians, and they're very sympathetic to the fact that, you know, when the whole child abuse issue. But for some reason, whenever I bring it up to the Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't seem to care much. They think that their
Oh,
organization
shame
doesn't
on
have a
you.
problem.
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
I started right out by saying that we're very concerned about that issue.
Yeah.
Everybody
But why is
is.
it that when I...
No,
No?
I'm through.
You're done?
You contradict yourself.
Okay.
And you have some kind of a deep-seated issue, and I hope you get help for it.
I have.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And so now what I'm trying to do is educate people on your policy.
If you're going to educate somebody, but you better know what you're educating them about.
So you think I'm wrong?
I do. I
What
know
what
you
part
are.
of what I've said is
I'm
wrong?
not discussing it with you anymore. You've heard all
Okay.
you're going to hear from me.
Well, did you know that your
You're not gonna
reaction...
give up.
Yeah, but your reaction is no different than many Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm talking about a serious issue that is deeply concerning to me.
Yes, because you have a mental set,
A mental set.
and there is no changing it, obviously, so it's fruitless to talk to you.
So you mean our conversation is simply for you to try to change my viewpoint on
And I
something?
think that's what you're doing.
You
best.
twist things. I
Well,
didn't
I'm
say that.
presenting...
I did not
That's what
say
I'm
that.
trying to
I
do
just-
to you, but in fact,
right.
I'm trying to present you
You're gonna have to
information.
accept the fact that I'm through with the discussion now.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Ah, wow. Well, unfortunately, we're not in the Kingdom Hall. So, I mean, you're just like an elder, you know, they love to do that. They love control. But because we're not... Oh, we have a couple of Mormons. You guys Mormons?
Yep.
Ah,
How's it going?
good, good. You guys know anything about the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah, I've talked to a few on my mission.
Yeah, they're nice people, right?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I love them too. The only... Oh, watch out there.
Oh no.
Just one thing before you go that you might want to know about the Jehovah's Witnesses is... Here, can I give this to you? Just
Sure.
Yeah, you can share that. The Jehovah's Witnesses have a policy that is really harmful to people. It's called a two-witness rule. So basically what that means is that if there's a child that is being abused within their kingdom halls, their church, they never report it to the authorities. They require two witnesses first. And if there are no two witnesses, which usually there isn't, right? Then they say leave it in Jehovah's hands, which is their God. So I am personally affected by, you know, being abused within this organization. And when I try to approach them and talk to them about this, they dismiss it. They don't think it's an issue within the church. But if you were to...
Not tell the truth, by the way.
Of course, she's saying I'm not telling the truth. But the facts speak for themselves. If you were to pull up the Australian Royal Commission, you'll see that they investigated the watchtower and they found the same thing that I'm telling you. Out of 1,006 cases of child abuse problems within their organization in Australia, not one was reported to the police. And so it's a problem. you know. So I want you to be aware of that, okay? Because when you talk to them, they don't tell you the whole truth. I was born into this religion, and I left after 35 years, so I really know them inside and out, you know. I know the things that they won't tell you. You know what I mean? So consider me a whistleblower.
Okay.
All right? Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
All right, man. Well, thanks for your time.
No worries.
All right, look that up. Take
Hope
care.
y'all have a great day.
You too.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
So you're really done with me? I mean, what part of what I've said is a lie? I have no reason to lie.
So when do you have to order your cake?
Okay, here we go. They're going to practice the whole fake conversation like they've learned in the Kingdom Halls. All right, let me take a look at what my viewers are saying. On witnessing to Mormons, yeah. No handshake? Well, I had too many things in my hands. So, any questions for me to ask? That was amazing. Thank you. Let's send the child. Yeah. So why would you guys want to? Because I know you also practice shunning. Is this your version of shunning me, a child abuse victim, somebody who came to you and opened up to you and tell you my story? You just think I'm out to make lies against the Watchtower? You know, I don't have time for that at all. I am in the educational work, just like you guys are. And even though you guys won't respond to me, and you guys will treat me as if I'm a nobody, it won't stop me from speaking the truth. Are you are you hiding from the sun or from me? All right, let me look at the comments here again. So I've offered 2 of these, you guys. So GB would be proud. Let's see, cowards to the true facts, fools. Oh my God, LOL. Except you're actually performing a community service. That's right, Candace. Ask them is the right thing to do is to go to authorities when child abuse. Okay, that's a good one. But they won't answer any questions. Actually, hold on, you guys. These guys over here are Christians.
Now,
You're having your study right now.
Yeah, right.
All right. Talk to you.
you.
No problem. I was gonna give them a flyer too.
Just want to say hi, though.
Oh, hey.
Long time no see.
Yes, good to see you, man.
Of course.
Can I give you something? Just in case I miss you if I have to leave.
Of course.
This is on the Jehovah's Witnesses, okay?
Ooh, that cool.
It has to do with child abuse cases and how they handle it by not calling the police ever.
Really?
This was a big to-do in Australia just recently. Over 1,006 abusers, not one were reported to the police.
Track Society of Australia, LTD to allegations of child sexual abuse. Ooh, dang.
Yeah, and so this just didn't happen there in Australia.
All right, man.
It happens worldwide because the policy that they have in Australia is the same policy here, UK, everywhere else. Okay.
Oh, amen.
Yeah, so it's something that needs to be changed because I'm personally affected by abuse within the organization.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
that's how I'm motivated to be here and educate these people.
Hey, man, I feel that. Well, usually what I like to do is I like to help out with organizations that basically help out with people who have been through child abuse and everything. So I'm not gonna accept this, not because I don't go against that and everything, but it's because I want to help out the people basically with sexual abuse. I'm so sorry, man.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
We'll keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate that.
Anything to help those who have been abused is a wonderful thing. So you do it your way, and I'm all for it, man.
Thank you, man.
I'll see you again.
You too.
All right. He's an idiot. So we have a Jehovah's Witnesses trying to hide her face for some reason. We have the other Jehovah's Witness who just texted an elder saying an apostate is here. Let's see. Yeah, that guy's dumb. What a dick. You know, I met him the other day when I came, and we had a chat. He's a Christian, and he was trying to get me to, I guess, have a Bible study with him. As you can see over there, they're having a Bible discussion here on campus, and they were asking me if I would be interested, and so on and so forth. So is it okay if I have a magazine? Hello? Hello? Is it okay if I have a magazine? All right, I'm getting the Stacy treatment. You are not an apostate. You're one of their abuse victims. Yep. Oh boy, they'll never explain the overlapping generation. They don't even know how to explain that. He listened, just didn't want literature. Yep. I guess they're so used to getting literatures from the Jehovah's Witnesses. He was like, no way. It says free. Take one. Oh yeah, right. It does say free. Is it okay if I take one of your free copy?
They're free.
They're free? Yeah?
They're free.
Okay. So I'll get a couple. Oh, this is Spanish. Que exe Dios de nosotros. It's okay, I can use this. Okay, so if you were to ever ask your elder husband,
Do you want to go?
who sits on judicial committees, oh boy, the one to the left over here wants to leave. She's like, we can go. I believe she said, let's get ready. Let's go get the cake for the party. Party. So yeah, sister, you look like an old timer. You know, I'm also an old timer. I'm a third generational ex-Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, you can tell.
Are you for or are you yay or nay?
What's that?
Are you nay or nay? Are you ex-Jehovah's?
Former member.
So what are you now?
What am I now?
Atheist?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool, me too.
You too? All right.
Are you recording your conversation?
Yes. So I was recording them, but you stepped into the picture.
I'm
So
just curious. I'm just curious.
Yes. Do you know anything about them?
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from. Like,
You do?
No. Well, I don't understand, but I can kind of understand.
You don't want to be on camera, right?
No.
Okay. Just I'll keep it on them.
I understand. I understand how it may have made an impact. Is that what it was?
Right.
Yeah, I totally understand. But I also understand people are very.
Here.
People are also very. Okay, you're really anti. I totally understand that. No, I totally understand. I totally understand. But also I understand, like.
Well, I'm not against. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
I'm not against their doctrine, right?
Okay.
I'm of the belief that they can believe whatever they want. They're free to believe whatever they want.
Yeah.
What I'm against is their policy that is very destructive to people, such as what we call the two-witness rule.
Yeah.
The two-witness rule says that if
I'm gonna go now. But also
Okay.
understand this, like, she just walked away, like.
Can you take him with you, please?
No, but you understand, like, you have a lot of, like, pent-up, like, emotions for this. Just do your YouTube channel and get your message across. Like, this is not your audience. They're very, like, either you're a Trump supporter.
Look, I have 47 viewing right now. I do have a YouTube
So
channel.
so you YouTube. So you already have viewing. So good for you.
Yes.
So you can do what you want. It's free speech.
It
You're saying
is.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna change their mind.
I'm not here to change their mind.
Cool,
It's
cool,
to open
yeah.
their eyes.
Alright, cool.
See ya.
It's not gonna happen.
Huh?
It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna wake up.
Oh, trust me, my parents are Jehovah's Witnesses and they shun me. It's
Yeah.
not going to happen. You're right.
They're not gonna open their eyes. That's their belief system.
That's right. But I'm showing the world how they treat former members.
Okay.
So there's a Jehovah's Witness over there calling for backup. Let's see. Rude lady. Ask them who wrote their Bible. Oh my God, it's psychology majors, brothers. Like. I agree with him. Go to the public. Hell yeah, we will win. People are eager to back up religions that they know nothing about. That's right. Hey, where's the security going? He's getting back up? What did you tell him? Were you telling some lies? Theocratic warfare? Now that I know where you guys set up your little carts, I will be here every time you guys are here.
I don't appreciate your putting me on film. I really
Well,
don't appreciate it.
Then you shouldn't be in this little box that says
I
free
don't
speech
appreciate
zone.
telling you that.
Well, you could
And
tell
keep
me.
it on your record, and I think you're being
I do this all over the
very
city.
unchristian and an evil.
You should check out my channel. It's called Down with the Tower.
Everything, every time you open your mouth, it tells me that you're got a
Mentally
problem with
diseased.
you.
Yeah. The Watchtower
very
says
sorry.
that I'm mentally diseased.
I'm sorry for you.
You're sorry for me? Aw.
I really
Well,
am.
if you truly are sorry for me, you should listen to what I'm telling you about being abused in this organization.
Help but listen to you.
You couldn't help, of course, because I'm standing right in front of you. So even though a person like her who pretends to be on her phone, chatting with somebody,
She's not pretending. She's always on her phone.
oh my goodness, Watchtower. That's not true. Oh, she's denying not being on the phone.
There you see.
Watchtower. How can they count their field service hours to, just tinkering on the phone? That's not fair. All those years that I used to preach,
You need to leave.
we couldn't do
You need to
this.
leave. We aren't enjoying your company.
Oh, you're enjoying each other because nobody's here getting your literature, right?
Please leave.
Or else what? I mean, that sounds very threatening.
Okay.
I don't
thank
get
you.
that. So the security call, I guess the police, I guess the campus police. So we're gonna have a part 2 or part 3 today, you
Well,
guys.
you're being abusive.
I'm being
You're
abusive.
abusing us.
Wow.
So you should take your own medicine.
Oh well, yeah. Like I said, go to you have a smartphone. Check out Down with the Tower XJW. You'll see all of my communications with the police all over the city.
We're not.
And it's
interested in
great
your
because I get to
communication.
educate them, for one. And 2, you guys get a lesson in the First Amendment. You guys will learn what it is to have freedom of speech, right? So just because you're under this organization doesn't mean you're protected, right? Same protection you guys have, I have. So that's something you'll learn. But let me see. Are there any questions? Not questions, but let me see. What do you guys want me to tell these J-dubs? Yeah, can you believe it? They said that they're giving me a dose of my own medicine. How does she know about mental disease? My audience would like to know, how do you know about mental disease? Are you a psychologist? Are you in the medical field? Or anyone in the Watchtower? See, you guys are bullies. You guys just have an article on your jw.org talking about bullies. One of the bullet points that describes who a bully is when they cause social isolation. When you guys do your little disfellowshipping, what do you call that? Isn't that social isolation when you disfellowship people? So you guys are really bullies. Prior to 1950, you guys never disfellowship or expel anyone. In fact, the Watchtower condemned the Catholic Church for doing the same thing. Condemned them. But lo and behold, the Jehovah's Witnesses backtrack like they normally do. All right, let me read some comments. JWs are experts on brain damage. A lot of former members feel like you guys really, once you leave this organization, it really screws up your brain. Like I was brought up to believe that I would never grow old and die. That I would walk right into paradise earth. Don't plan for the future. Go work at Bethel. So what do? I went to work at Bethel. All right? Millions now living will never die. Oh, we never said that. We said millions now living may never die. Wow, what a sinister, sinister cult you guys are. You play with words. You've changed words in your own Bible. Hello. Are you here for the Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, I'm here for a call I got about some guy dressed in all black who was harassing people.
Oh, really?
Problems, yeah.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Well, I'm just responding.
Okay.
We
Is that you? They
Well-
said you're being a little aggressive. What's going on?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, wow, you have backup. Well, just talking to the Jehovah's Witnesses is being aggressive. I'm a former member,
Okay.
so I'm here educating them.
Oh, I got you.
This is a free speech. I already called the office.
I
Yeah.
understand.
But they're, they always waste
Just
resource.
the staff was calling you.
I understand.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. All right, you guys. See that? That was pretty easy, right? This is why we have to call you guys J-Dums, All of the information and knowledge you get is from Watchtower, and they've been lying to you guys for many, many decades. But here in the real world, when somebody know the law, there goes the police. Wow, Stacy, I wasn't as lucky as you. So now that the J-Dums see that the cop won't help them, they're scouring like cockroaches. So you guys, let this be a lesson, okay? I don't want you guys to be afraid to talk to the Jehovah's Witnesses whenever you see them with their carts. Don't be afraid. Exercise your freedom of speech to talk to them and really expose them. I mean, look at them. They're packing up and they're leaving just because the cops did not come to their rescue.
No, because you are so unpleasant.
I am very unpleasant because the Watchtower ruined my life, okay? So I have a reason to be unpleasant.
We all make choices. You
I
made
was
your
born
choices.
into this, so I
You
had
made
no
your
choice.
choices. Yes, you did.
Really? I was born into this, third generational Jehovah's Witness, and I had a choice, right? After being indoctrinated for 3.5 decades. Lady, I don't know who the mentally diseased person is, and I'm not saying you are, but it's not me, okay? So say goodbye to the Jehovah's Witnesses, you guys. I'm so happy to see them leaving because
Oh,
I did not want to leave here with them still squatting here trying to pull in these students, and have them fall into the trap of this indoctrination. Okay, let's see. Goodbye, J-Dubs. Yep. Child abuse is not a choice, lady. See, I'm reading comments from over 50 people from all over the world. They watch videos like this and see how cult-like you guys act. And this is what I do. I expose you guys for who you guys really are. So this person right here is a little feisty one. She says, my hubby is an elder. And she knows all about the Shepherd the Flock of God book. Oh, and I asked her, have you read it? No, I don't need to. Even if this poor lady wanted to read that book, she would not be allowed to read that book. But if you do sneak into the bedroom one night, sister, if you do sneak into the bedroom one night, sister, and you find the Shepherd the Flock book, turn to page 72. So remember, sisters, think twice before coming back. I mean, if there were more students walking back and forth here, I would let them hear my voice loud and clear. So I really went easy on you guys today, right? I really went easy on you guys today. Go on my YouTube channel, Down with the Tower, XJW. As you guys know, I'm usually easy with the sisters. Problem is, man, there's hardly any brothers at the cart. Because when I get the brothers, I let them have it. Somebody said picnic is over, you guys. I like that. You were polite. Yeah, for being down with the tower. I think I was very polite. I bet the cops talk about this at morning roll call.
this is yours. Yours has a better number.
Okay.
Poor Sister Elderette. She didn't know about the First Amendment. She thought it only applied to Jehovah's wickedness.
Where's the other bungee?
Offer a hug. Can I get a hug, sister? For condolences? Hopefully you guys can wake up and get out of this cult. You guys are heavily, heavily indoctrinated. You know, it's not even funny. Don't let the Watchtower feed you guys all the information because they're lying to you. Okay? Boy, This older sister is packing up in record time. I'm impressed. My mother's a lot younger, but and doesn't move quite as fast.
Oh, I see, 'cause this is here, yeah.
So anyway, you know, talking to the Jehovah's Witnesses can be quite boring. It's like I'm talking to myself. But let's see, people are waking up to the filth of the Watchtower and their crime against the people. That's right. What is that, Belte? Don't forget your hemorrhoid pillow. What? Are they happy to waste the policeman's time? Are you guys happy that you wasted the policeman's time? Bye, Jehovah's Witness. I'll see you when you come back. And I'll be much louder. Okay? Goodbye. What a beautiful sight that is. My goodness, there's no one in the free speech zone area, you guys. Let me see. All right, here. Can you guys see this? It's basically faded out, but it says free speech area. It's just this little box right here. Tiny little box on campus. And there they go. A clean house, clean campus. So happy right now. I mean, like, guys, literally, this is like the best feeling ever. Okay, well, I guess my work is done, so I'm gonna walk back to my car. But before I do, I'll take a look at some messages, answer some questions if you have any, and then I'm out. Okay, let's see. Soon the law will be the ones chasing them away. Yeah. Keisha, they said they always follow the Bible, but they don't love their neighbors as they self. That's in the Bible also. Mama Bear, clean house, yay. Why? Excellent job, Adrian, thank you. Bravo, inform aunt, thank you. Stacy's back from eating. You done good, mate? I love you, thank you, King. Great job, Adrian. Maha, thank you. Thank you, Adrian, for keeping America beautiful. Thanks, Evil Candy. Raymond King, what campus are you at? Pierce College. Good work, bro. Thank you, Eddie. Royal Flush, SWA. JW Suicide, I was furious with them. Yep, me too. Coco, bring a megaphone next time. Well, I wish I could, but it's not allowed. Nice work, Raimundo's. Thank you. Why? Stacy's battery died. Yep. Sorry, Stacy. You did awesome. Thank you, Candace. Just hope they haven't slashed your tires. Well, they don't know which car I'm driving. How do you do that? What? How long have you been doing this? Just curious. I started, I think, late January, early February. You and Stacy have upped the bar. Well, I'm trying to keep up. The apostates need their own carts. Well, if you guys want to donate one to me, I would love to have my own cart. That would be awesome. Mission accomplished, bro. Enjoy that beautiful afternoon, Adrian. Dave, thank you. Very effective work. Zeb is in the house. The valley, nice. This house is clear. Yep. All right, you guys, I don't want to bore you. I have nothing else to say or to add, really, unless you have questions. But as you guys can see, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful, man. That's the free speech zone right there. They're all gone. So I would love for more of you guys to do the same thing at college campuses, you know, just clean house. I mean, I had no idea that these folks were doing this this entire time. Had I known, trust me, I would have been doing this a long time ago. Because the usual spots that I go to, they're like sick and tired of seeing me. Like, I just show up and they're packing up, leaving. Yep, mission accomplished. So with that, you guys, I'm gonna say peace out. My next live stream will, I don't know, maybe be on Friday. We'll see. I don't think they're here on Friday, but I might swing by. Okay, everybody, sending love, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.